And the Buckeyes ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense will be first on the attack. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Drops back on first down. They're all over him. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense. And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
The Buckeyes offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Had over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown in their victory last time out.
And this receiver, when we talked about him in the preseason, he was up on all the lists, right? One of the best in the country, makes his QB better, and he has not disappointed. I think he's better than we thought he was. And he was already one of those guys we were talking about, so Palmer looks a little bigger, maybe a little bit stronger, but making his quarterback look good.
Well, he told us yesterday he thought he had his best offseason that he's had since playing college football. And he said, because of the success I had a year ago, I knew I was going to get double teamed more this season. I had to be ready for...
Runs through a man. He might have space. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Quickly out. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws for the tight end. He's loose down the middle. Into the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
Turns it upfield. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Shotgun snap on third down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw one first. The screen, and watch out. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You can tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Right side, it's Hill. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, TCU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
On the ground with the counter. They put the brakes on it.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Left side is Glover. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Scanning the field is Hammond. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to make one miss. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them. He's loose. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 49. They'll ride the hot hand. Enough to move the chains. Open space at the 25. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The run inside. It's Rodgers. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride him again. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Rushes on. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes him talk to the hand. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires to the tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quick give. It's Payne. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. A first down run in the red zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, TCU!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Hey, as a return guy, you know that you're going to get popped. You know you've got guys that have a 50-yard run at you trying to dislodge the football. You've got to do a better job of ball security.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Going to the ground. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
The TCU head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Right back to it. He's got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a welcome sight for this offense, man. They really struggled to run the football in the first half. And I promise you, at halftime, in the locker room, first drive, guys, we got to come out, own the line of scrimmage, get the run game going, and that's exactly how they start this half.
Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And after taking a big loss on that run, you just wonder if you're on offense, if you may abandon that part of your game and just start trying to throw it. You're down by a lot here in the second half. Third quarter, you've got lots of time, but you need to throw the football to get back in this thing.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Man, you gotta love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to get started. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Horned Frog sideline, guys, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get the first through the air. Out wide left, it's James. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And now on 2nd down for this offense. From the gun. Right on target this time. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
And the Horned Frogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Left side is Scott. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. The Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And the stomping has commenced.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in Game 1. Blowout win looking like in Game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And, man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks it in. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. To the back. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Payne. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. You got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. Now, it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football, but there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats, and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And the defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He'll throw on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Roberts. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Shakes a man, and he might take off. The 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They just keep firing. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run it to the right side. Just smothered on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. The defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Left side, it's James. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the ground game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
There he goes. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.